you now, Matty. That's lovely wood right there. And look at another nice one over here. Rabbits are the ones to bake up some rabbit there for supper. And just look at that. Doesn't that look good? Work up a good appetite when you're in cutting wood. Yeah, he was on a bait pile. Beautiful fox. There's a really good edge of ice here where the water kept flopping up and refreezing and flopping up and refreezing. You're down into that hole of water. Well guys, I was just getting ready to leave and one came up, but it was way over on the other side. They're a bit too far, so I'm gonna stay here a little while longer and just see would he come up a bit closer. He tipped all fish right over. Why's you want to chew off that line, boy?
$10 dish.
Well, he wants them bad. Look, gonna cut the line off. If he cuts the line off, we're lit in heaven. Boy, he's working hard in. Look at him, the trout is bigger than the whistle. Look at him. Oh, over here. Look at him.
Haul back there. Take him away again.
Oh, let him go a little bit farther. Alright guys, that's the cabin there and this is the shed. But when we come over this trip, we took this stove over. And the stove was made by Roy Pilgrim there in Postville. And right there's where the wood goes. And a beautiful little oven on there. Nice for baking and stuff. And we just put a bit of tinder in the roof and just actually gotten up that time. And on his next trip over, he's going to tie these out and skin them out. So we're turning the shed into a fur shed here in Adlavik. So, and there's a couple of foxes got to be skinned out here as well. So, let's get the picture there. Beautiful. That's it. Small little perch. That's a rock ptarmigan there. Sometimes he has a black streak from the eye to the beak, but a certain time of year they don't. But it was definitely a rock ptarmigan. They're much smaller than the bull ptarmigan. Look at that. It don't take very long. Gotta pick fast because it's cold to fingers. Oh. And he's gone there now, hoping to hear another gunshot here before too long. feathers, and the blood froze my fingers here. 2-1 shot. Woohoo! That's a deuce there. There was 4 there, and we ended up with the 4 of them. Beautiful ptarmigan. They're smaller than the willow ptarmigan. And when it's cold like that, you got to learn to pick fast, because it's just look at the feet on the rock ptarmigan. That's really small, you know, compared to a willow ptarmigan. Oh. Well guys, that ends another successful